Bob Banks with 5 hits last time out. So 2 down. Bob Banks digs in now. On fire at the dish lately. More than 3 hits per game over this last stretch. Hit hard, that gets through. And that keeps the inning alive. So here's the cleanup hitter, Spencer Packard. Well struck, out to left. That one-hops the wall. Around first, hustling for 2. Here comes the throw. And it's a 2-out double. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Now, Bob Banks, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hey, keep going up there. Punch up.
Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. Made them pay for that one. A 2-run blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's now 2-1. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a frozen rope. Snags that one. Runners tag up from second and third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 4-1. 1 out and 2 on. Here's the left fielder, Bob Banks. Already a homer for him in this one. Swing and a drive.
Get up out of here.
1 run is in. It bangs off the wall. Headed for the plate. Also in to score. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. And foul ball.
No one better. Clutch up right here.
The 0-1. This one is labeled.
Get over, get over, get over.
And that one's getting out of here. A 3-run home run, his second of the night. And they add to their lead. It's 10-2. Runner at third and 2 out. Next up for the Travs, number 29. Line to right for a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 10-3. Picks himself up an RBI. You talk about strong hand. Digging in for the Travelers, Johnny Farmello.
Johnny Farmello.
Man at second with 2 down.
Hey!
Hard ground ball, base hit. And here comes the runner. Scores with ease. It's an RBI single. It's now 10-5. Next up, Caden Polkovich. Gamboa is just 1 strike away. Fly to center, and that ought to do it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Banks was fantastic in the win. A 4-hit performance. Bob Banks, fresh off an... So 2 down at the plate. Bob Banks, 4 for 4 last night. Now a fly ball to right center. That's pretty far back. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Yoiner Fajardo getting ready to hit. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He swings and drives this one to deep left. Could be trouble for the defense. He makes the turn and digs for second base. The throw in starts the afternoon off right with a double. That was a nice swing he put on that one. It really jumped off the bat, and he comes away with the double.
Left fielder
Banks, the next to hit. Coming off a good one, 4 for 4 yesterday. And that is a base hit. Lead runner stops at second. If you're looking for a new scent that makes you think of the ballpark, turn to Sudsy Susie's Body Wash. New options include fresh-cut grass, pine tar, and hot dog water. And it drops in, and it gets by. Around second now, and they still don't have it. The throw to third. Well, he flared that out into shallow left, and it's a really tough ball for the third baseman and left fielder to get to, as you saw. That's a fluky base hit.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here, kid. Nice rip, big dog.
Base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. This one is labeled.
Come on, Mo, get up.
And it's gone. That should fire up the dugout. Home run number 30 on the year. And they take the lead. It's 5-4. They were down big in this one, but they didn't stop fighting, and now it's paid off. They've taken the lead. Terrific comeback. And that's a base hit. It's a leadoff double. The winning run is at second base. Great job by the leadoff hitter there. They need runners and scoring opportunities. That's exactly what he gave them with that knock. Plenty of options now. Extra innings set to start. And now, Yoiner Fajardo. Swing lifted to left field. It's pretty deep.
Relay.
Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. In safely at third with one out. Two down and a runner at second base. The first baseman now at the plate. Line to left. And that's the ball game. Banks hit his 30th homer of the season in this one. Bob Banks comes into this one. Digging in, Bob Banks, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. In the air to the right, Rambush. And there's two away. Digging in for the Drillers, Bob Banks, looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 of 5 in that one. And it's through for a hit. And that's a one-out single. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Bob Banks. 1 for 2.
Your turn right here. Drive him in.
Hard ground ball. That's a base hit. Runner holds up at second, 2 aboard now. So 2 down. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Bob Banks. This one lifted to center field. It's back. Swallows it up. That's out number 3. 2 out, and both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And that's the ball game. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. Bob Banks, fresh off a... Now a chance for Johnny Farmello.
For Arkansas, the left fielder, Johnny Farmello.
Now a flare off the bat. And a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. That's the kind of hit where a player might be feeling a little sheepish after, but it counts just the same as a laser into the gap. Liner, base hit. Lead runners around second. Runners at the corners now. Nobody out. Back-to-back singles, passing the baton. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it. Line drive for a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. He's really on some kind of roll at the plate. This speaks to how he's seeing the ball and his consistency day in and day out. Those are both qualities that evaluators want to see. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming to the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and the run scores. It's 2-0. And now the right fielder, Blake Rambush, with runners at first and second and nobody out, hauls it in, 1 away. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything. Line drive, that's a base knock. Runner around third. Throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and the runner scores. 3-0. And now, Michael Arroyo drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Lined, and that's a base knock. Coming around third. Here's the throw, but it's offline. And it's 4-0. Comes through with the RBI. A little bit of a dying quail there, just kind of fading over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are beyond frustrating for the pitcher, and a gift from above for the hitter. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's a 5-0 ball game. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. Not the hardest. They turn things over to the southpaw, Ben Harris. Just trying to keep that in it here. Bob Banks digs in now. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. And that extends the inning. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Steps on first for the out. So digging in, Bob Banks, 1 for 2.
Bob Banks.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
That one ripped for a base hit down the line. 1 run's in. Now the second run scores. Headed for the plate. He's safe. They clear the bases. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make.
Come on, big dog. We need you.
This one hammered, and it's got the distance for sure. No doubter, and they take the lead late. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. He may have been hunting something on the outer half, but he kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round tripper. And that ends the ball game with the tying run left stranded at second base. Banks with a great game at the plate. Bob Banks with an incredible. Banks getting ready to hit, coming off a big game last night with 5 runs driven in.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up.
Crushes this one to left and forget about it. That is a no-doubt home run. Not great command on the mound, and with a low 90s fastball, that's not a winning formula. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. This one is labeled. That's back. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Now around second and digging for three. Tries to wiggle out of the rundown now. And he escapes the rundown, safe at second, as a run scores. One out and the base is empty.
The designated hitter.
He's already homered in this ball game. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, hustling for two. Reaches second with one away. That makes two doubles for him on the day. Not a bad bit of work by the DH. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Bob Banks. 3 for 3 with a homer and 2 doubles. And there's a base hit. Lead runner stops at second. We're back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Bob Banks. An impressive showing in a fierce rivalry matchup, and you have to think the manager is pleased with that. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Oh and 1, here's the pitch. Skies it out towards left center. This one carrying. Makes the catch for the out. Not a lot of minor league outfield. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th, and it's a 2-run game. Up the middle, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Banks played great despite the team loss. A 4-hit performance. Bob Banks comes into this one fresh. Here's the third baseman, Leonardo Rivas.
Arkansas, the third baseman, Leo Rivas.
In the air to left. And it gets by. Around first, hustling for 2. They still haven't tracked it down as he rounds second base. And here comes the runner. Runner scores, and they have the lead. 1-0.
Batting third,
now
the
at the
left
plate,
fielder,
Bob Banks.
Banks.
First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. This one ripped but foul to the right. Banks hit a homer in his most recent game. And the 0-1 now. Foul ball there. Slides, but can't come up with it. And everybody's safe. If you want your soda with a little extra crunch, reach for a cold can of Big Kale. A refreshing way to wash down a hot dog at the ballpark. Bob Banks. Swing, and this one's hit high and deep. It's way back. Out of here. Crushes that one to center field.
Now
a solo shot, and they're on the board. It's a 2-1 game. That makes it 3 straight games with a homer for him. I hope he's enjoying this run because it doesn't happen all that often. In there, an RBI triple. Nice job to drive in the run. That's a really clean swing he put on that ball. Met it out front and pulled it into the outfield for a line drive base hit. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Next to bat for the Drillers, Bob Banks. Ripped into the outfield. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. The right fielder will hit next. It was pretty clear off the bat that he was going to get extra bases out of that one. This one is labeled. That touches down off the base of the fence. Around first, hustling for 2. In at second with a 1-out double. All over that one. So close.
Now
coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Leonardo Rivas.
Rivas.
The 2-2. Puts this one in the air down the line. Banks moving under it. And that is a foul ball.
Now batting.
2 away
the
here,
left
nobody
fielder,
on.
Bob
Now it's the
Banks.
switch-hitting outfielder, Bob Banks. He's already homered in this ball game. Hard liner. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. That's a nice swing for the automatic double there. He gets to just amble into second base and wait for his teammate to drive him in. Right through there for the strikeout. And that's the ball game. Banks played brilliantly, even if the team took the loss.